All right, class 3 of the character modeling course. All right, so right off here, basically what I do is I just have this stuff labeled. So primary mesh tools. So the modeling menu set. So if you look, if you're underneath the modeling menu set, which I don't have Maya up, but basically, if you have the modeling menu set here, you'll see that these are your options, and here are the basic ones that you have. So first off, you have create, which is always there. Actually, that's not part of the modeling menu set, but it allows you to create a variety of polygonal forms here. These are just base shapes to which you can, adjust their settings, but also apply various tools and operations. And here we have a bunch of things. Now, things underneath mesh deal with when you have it selected as a whole, meaning like in object mode. So these are things where like you could quadrangulate or triangulate the model, or you can polysmooth the model, meaning subdivide it. You don't grab a chunk, although a lot of these features actually will work if you just select a specific, if you select specific components. These are more meant to apply to the model as a whole, okay? So like booleans, cutting and adding pieces of geometry to each other. Now, edit mesh are generally things that deal with on the component level as opposed to object level, such as object level. So, which deals with in object mode. This is where you select components and then you apply something to them. Most of these are executable actions, meaning you might grab something and then you say like merge these vertices. It's not a tool. It's not something where you are going to engage it. You just grab the components that you want and then apply this to it. Okay, so most of the time when you use one of these, if you want to redo it to something else, you would just hit G for repeat action. Most of them deal in that regard. Okay, now mesh tools are generally things where you interact with them. So like create polygon, I would click a point, a point, a point, a point to create a polygon, right? If I want to use the multi-cut tool, so I'll cut, I'll cut, I'll cut, I'll cut. If I want to do the quad draw, I'll put a point and a point and a point, and then click to make the middle, slide the edge. These are things that more or less you are interactively utilizing on top of the model. So that's kind of how these are divided, just so you get an idea. So if you want to use a tool, execute it, you would hit like enter, and then to bring that tool back up again, you would just hit Y, okay? So here are some common things. You can watch this video. It basically just kind of tries to describe polygons in general, what they're made of, in a kind of it's a really good visualization of geometry. The next assignment basically is to refine your character. So in the previous assignment, you should have your character complete. But in this one, what you're going to do is you're basically going to add all the extra vertices, edge loops, all the other pieces of geometry that you're going to need in order to make it a more complete character, so that by the end of this, your character is fully done. Okay, you still need to lay out the UVs and do the texturing and such, but the actual modeling, the form, the shape of the model should be complete by the time these tutorials are done. Okay, so you should have a complete model, just a gray model, but it's completely done at the end of this.